Hello there, the Fabled Harpooner here, ready to start off with the Ceadeus hunt. Weapon class this time is the dual blades, and the weapon of choice is the twin chainsaws, as you can see here. Now I do say that this will be the first hunt, although technically this is the one that comes after actually doing the urgent. It's the set of quests. Mainly because when you do the urgent, you only repel the monster, you don't get to finish it off. So it's a bit incomplete. So I did that quest with this particular setup. So I'm gonna actually probably hunt the Ceadeus with this equipment again. Of course I didn't really notice it until it was too late, so I upgraded the weapon, so you won't be seeing that part. But otherwise you can see the rest. Status wise, well, current distance low can be handy in this quest. Speed gather, very handy. I will show you during the quest itself at what points it will be handy. Weakness exploit, this is actually good for breaking the beard. Then focus, fast charging the dual blades, that's a good thing. Items wise, got mega potion, dash juice for the dual blades. That way I don't have to worry about stamina. Paintball I don't really need, but they're handy to some degree. Barrel worms. I'm going to be using these to break off the horn, or at least assisting in the breaking of the horn, since it's quite tough. Well, you bounce a lot if you try to use blades. Underwater ballista ammo for the same reason. It's great for breaking body parts, as it does a lot more damage than your basic weapon. I don't really need. Why do I have pickaxes? I don't really need those, do I? Nor backnets, there's nothing to mine down there. Whetstones, nope. Don't really need all 20, but why not just get them out the way. And nullberries, for a reason. There's a couple of reasons why you want to use nullberries. And that's pretty much it. So ideally, you want to get the fish and veggie food mix, since they give you a swimmer. It's a handy skill for this particular quest, since you'll be underwater pretty much 100% of the time of the actual hunt. See if there's anything of interest for me though. Weakener, can that actually affect us here? There's probably not. They're probably regular monsters, not elder dragons. So my other option here, yes, will be this one, which comes with Polisher, which is a nice thing to have as well. Hornblower, not so much. Let's see if we can blow horns underwater. And let's see, anything else I want to try out? I could bring Mega Demon Drugs, a Mega Arm Skin, just to do extra damage. Yeah, why not? Let's go the Talisman and let's get the maximum defense and attack. So first few things. Power Charm, Armor Charm, and then a Mega Arm Skin, and Mega Demon Drug. I'll pretty much use this setup for most of the weapon classes to hunt the Ceadeus. Of course, since I already did the urgent, it's unlocking access to a higher rank, which is going to be interesting, since the tribe didn't have high rank for offline hunts. Poison control, guess that's for the Barnabras. Oh no, completely different quest. Okay, we'll get to it when we do. For now, the Decisive Battle. Slay or repel the Ceadeus. Now, I might try, or even attempt, to get the kill in one go, but if not, what I would do most likely, depending on the length of the videos, and here we get the intro, different one you will always get, with nice soundtrack attached to it. What I would try to do is, if the videos are not too long, I would attach them, or merge them, so you can just watch it in one go. If they're too lengthy for my liking, I might do it in two parts, mostly because uploading is a bit of a nuisance for me. especially when YouTube fails with the upload. It's really costly in time. Not really the best internet upload speed here. Anyway, quest. So we get the map, not really to say, and the general items. They give you Farcasters, not that you really need them for the most part. Depends on how the quest goes. And we're off. Another item that could be handy here will be the mega air filters, as they increase your oxygen capacity, making them pretty much making you pretty much invulnerable, really long lasting with the oxygen. Anyway, first off, attack the beard. I could have tried to use one of the bombs here as it's swimming in because of its slow movement. It does help in weakening it, lowering the breakpoint of the horn, which technically you cannot break until you reach the last area. However, you can damage it enough so when you start the next, or at area 3, you can pretty much just nudge it with a kick animation, not with a kick animation because underwater is different, slightly different. It's more of an elbow attack. Why isn't it putting the weapon away? So yes, you can actually lower the health of the part of the horn to its minimum, 1 point, before you reach the last area, and then break it there. However, that should only happen, or you should only try that when you have really powerful weapons. Low rank weapons, you really want to make the most damage possible. Plus you can just use bombs and the Dragonator plus the Ballista, the Ballista shots, to do the damage necessary to the horn, as they will be doing the most damage they can to it. Get away from there. The head will damage you now and then as it shakes it to the side. He won't really actually attack you for the most part. Most of his attacks, there was a flinch, no beard break yet. Yeah, but most of his attacks will be targeting the environment. Rocks are in the way of its pathing and things like that. Actually, need to put that way and get to sharpening. Depending on the weapon you use and the amount of sharpness, speed sharpening could be good. Ring. Ow, still managed to poke me with horn. Occasionally he will attack, but it's only like 1 or 2 attacks in every area. So you pretty much can just wail on its beard. Now for the dual blades, since lightning is one of the best elemental options to use against this guy. Oh, careful with that thing. Finch will knock you back. Anyway, elemental. Yes, lightning thunder is pretty much the second best you can use, the best being dragon. For dual blades, there's 2 possible weapons you can bring for that use. For lightning elemental. You have the chainsaws, or twin chainsaws as you can see here, and the twin acres. Is it the twin chainsaws, the name of it? Yeah. The twin acres has a bit more elemental damage, but 30 more points. It's 100 in them, 70 compared to the 70 in the chainsaws, I mean. But the chainsaws do have extra raw damage and better sharpness. So they might be the better option just because of those 2 factors. Then again, there's the Insecticutters that have some dragon element, which could be a decent alternative to using lightning thunder. The other options, well, I think there's Brother Flames that have a 210. Do they have 210 broad damage? I don't remember. They're fire based, which oddly enough is not that effective versus the Ceadeus. That's caused some damage, but again, it's about the third best elemental you can use. So you do have a few options you can use against this guy. Causing it to flinch now and then, that's nice. But would rather to get the break on the beard, if possible. Not want to be moving away from the head. If you can stay near the neck area, what will look like the neck area, if it had one. Basically this little crevice between the hood and the horns. His movement will pretty much drag you along, so you can just constantly hit it. Okay, let's move away. Let's try to call Cha-Cha around. See if he gets near us and feeds us some oxygen, which he just did. You pretty much just need to get near Cha-Cha for him to give you oxygen. With the ancient mask, that is. Oh boy, stay away from that. So there you can see he actually attacked the environment, clearing the way of rocks. Oh, water fights, camera angle controls a bit iffy. Even with targeting assistance, the one that locks onto the monster, it's a bit of a confusion here and there, even dizziness. I want to pass the horn, don't really want to hit them. And he's pretty much going to swim away now. He's going to do it slowly. Once you break the beard, it should pick up the pace and actually swim faster. As we will try to reach 3. Okay, another flinch. And I need another swipe or sharpening session. Did I forget? I hate forgetting taking the drugs. I mean, that's a lot of damage that I've wasted. Or not dealt because of it. Why is he standing still? Okay, he's waiting for me to break the beard. Oh boy, he's going to hit hard. Well, relatively hard. Nah, not too hard. Okay, you keep there, staying still and roaring. Hopefully I'll get the break soon enough. No break yet. Ah, he moves. No, it's not going as well as before. Yeah, the first time, the actual urgent quest, I managed to get the break before we reached area 2. Not so much this time. Not sure what could be the difference. Turns around. This is a lot of time wasted because I have to wait until it does the attack, otherwise it will get hit and won't do any damage. You want to be aiming for the beard, just far away, right now. I wonder if this quest actually has greater starting health by comparison with the urgent one. That could be it, actually. Who knows? Actually need to sharpen again. I'm using my whetstones instead of... Well, I only have my whetstones. That's... So what, I've sharpened 4 times already? Man. That was still not a break. How tough is your beard, man? Come on, just break already. Finally, there's the break. So now we should start swimming faster. I'm pretty much going to go and try to get ahead. I do believe if you don't manage to break the beard yet, it will stay around here for a while, fighting you. Not much. But it won't be speeding along to the next area. Now for the next area, I want my bombs ready. Something I didn't show you because I used charger to replenish my oxygen is this. You pretty much have spots at different intervals as you move along where you can replenish the oxygen. It's just at the right distance for when it's low. There's one at the exit point of the area 1 that reaches 2. It's uncovered the moment it does the water blast against the rock area. And as you can see there, or just saw there, there's another point along the way that you can use. I could be trying to do some extra damage attacking it. In fact, I should do some. Still has to break the rock wall at the end of 2. Might as well replenish stamina. I didn't use... Let's go, let's use a dash juice. Get an extra stamina bar. It's going to do 2 attacks. The first one doesn't seem to break the wall yet. It's always the case. And now we'll move along. If you can manage to get to the next area before it does... Let's see, you need to be aiming somewhat towards here. A bit to the right where the Dragonator is. Try to be in the middle of the area of the map. Roughly. You're going to have to wait for him to appear. Oddly enough, when it starts, he automatically appears in the center of the area rather than swimming into the area. And we get a change of pace to the soundtrack. Oop, I think I swam far too ahead. So I'm going to place the bombs. I'm going to set them off. Hopefully, if you do it fast enough. Oh, that was off. No, it still hit the horn. Nice. And apparently Charger placed one as well. No matter. So yes, sometimes you will probably want to set them off by nudging the bombs rather than using a small barrel bomb. What I'm going to do now is head towards the nearest, well I think it's the nearest, ballista weapon and try to get the... Oh. It's a bit hard to aim with this because I find it a bit obscuring when the creatures below. Okay, that annoyed it. And it's going to roar, so it might as well try to release the most amount of shots. I would rather hit the horn area to get the break. However, I should be able to... It's pushing me away from the ballista. Should be able to... Oh wait, is he doing... He might be swimming. It does a cycle, a sort of move. Where's the Dragonator? Yeah. Where... Yeah, it does a certain move when after a certain amount of damage, it will swim away to where it's going now. Turn around, swim all the way back from under there and up towards the Dragonator. So you have a few seconds where you can take the chance to replenish oxygen, heal up, sharpen, whatever you need to do. In fact, I'm going to sharpen. Make sure you try not to use the sharpening near the button. However, oh, this is going to be closed. Can I get it? Because I want to hit the horns. This is going to be too late. I still got the horn break. It was a bit off. The horn was broken. I'm not sure if the Dragonator was the cause or what the Chachanka did enough damage to break it off. I did waste time doing sharpening when it wasn't necessary, and I missed my chance to actually hit it properly, but I still got the damage in. Now I could, if I can spot the other ballista, continue doing damage to the hood and the lower part of its back to get the two final breaks. Okay, didn't like that. Shaking a lot, but not getting breaks. Oh, another flinch. It should be possible to kill it in one go in the time allotted to you. Actually, I just realised that the urgent actually gives you 35 minutes to complete the quest. This quest gives you 30 only. So that's a slight difference. I'm guessing the urgent one's actually easier than the standard quest for killing or, well, repelling or slaying the Ceadeus. I need to locate. Let's go for it. I think I found one. That was the one I used before, I believe. There's another one straight across at a different height, I believe. I think it's up there, yeah. But these things will do more damage. Oh boy. That was close. These things should do more damage than your average low rank weapon. As long as they hit and you don't miss horribly. Nice. Managed to hit the fin back there. They do seem to do that miss completely. And I got off the ballista by swimming the wrong way. Now I think this is an area where you can replenish them. This is where speed gather comes in handy, as you will gather ballista ammo much faster. Yeah, I think I'm safe. I thought wrong. Not too damaging, but that was too much risk. And that's going to hit anyway. I'm going to try to get the most ammo possible right in one go. No, don't. Oh, these geometrics of the body pushing you away. There's roughly about 8 shots per. I can't really reach it here. Yeah, about 8 shots per. I don't know, stack. Gathering stat you can collect. As well, the ballistas are a bit restrictive in the angle, shooting angle. They can't turn more than 90 degrees to either side, so if it's behind you, you can't really turn the way all the way around. So you need to lure it out sometimes. Oh, wrong one. Still demised. Got hit there, but not really concerned. Again, let's try to use the ballistas. Hello. Well, that was a tail, wasn't it? That's a problem when you lose track of the monster. Ooh, already 10 minutes remaining. Okay, so back to roar. Okay, managed to interrupt the roar. Switching between shots. Oh boy, get out there, get out there! Didn't manage to get out there in time. You are stuck into the ballista for a good chunk when you fire, which is annoying. But I guess it is balancing the game a bit. Can't just... Damn it. The camera doesn't really go up properly. Okay, that flinched there. I'm not sure. Is the hood broken? Is any other part broken? Can't really tell. The hood doesn't seem to be broken yet. And the lower part on the tail, I need to see if it is or not. Doesn't look like it to me. I think I just flinched. Oh no, the lower part is broken. So I'm pretty much guaranteed the repel now. Don't think there's oh, get out of here. Much of an issue. Those actually there's a do give you oxygen supply, so if you do find yourself lacking in oxygen for whatever reason, you even have items that can replenish it for you. Bit dizzying all this underwater fighting. So much camera movement. Hard to determine. Oh, taking damage from lack of oxygen. And it's pretty fast. I'm going to try to avoid that in the future. Pretty much if you have either Chachok Amber with the mask and you can hear the oxygen warning, keep repeatedly calling them until they decide to come over and give you some oxygen. Okay, we've got all the brakes. Can we get the kill? It would be great if I could. If you do have the Giganox armor set, you can upgrade hearing protection to high grade. You can actually block those roars. That's another way you can deal with monster. It does come with speed sharpening, I believe, if I recall correctly. However, the status bonus is not really something you can benefit from. I don't believe the Ceadeus is even vulnerable to poisoning. And certainly not to either of the other two, neither paralysis or sleep. Pretty much none of the large Elder Dragons has ever been vulnerable to any of the status. The more medium-sized ones, yes, particularly poison. Very useful in those cases, but not for these large ones. Shengaren and Lao Shanglang. No one never vulnerable to any of those. Sharpness is gone again. think this should be the last time. Maybe not. Polisher is coming in handy here. The Vrogy armor set could be useful here. Both KM and Judger would do extra damage. You do get the extra durability on your weapon. Although that's pretty much it for this quest. Okay, we're in the last 5 minutes of this potential kill, most likely the kill. Oh, if we can get the kill with the Dragonator. You pretty much can use the Dragonator twice. However, it's all a matter of luring it into the Dragonator. It should do it on its own, as we saw before, as it swims around, but that requires you to do a certain amount of damage, I believe. And it might be too late. The other way would be to try to lure the battle towards the Dragonator and use it then. Let's try that. Problem is the Dragonator's all the way there. Where's the... It's doing a walk to the cannon. If I can lure it to these spikes, I should be able to do enough damage, hopefully, to get the kill. If not, it's going to have to be a repel. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing the cycle. Which, by the way, the second cycle it does is the best moment you can use to carve the horn without wasting time that you otherwise would be doing damage with. Now, could sharpen, but I've sharpened recently. No, don't. What's with that camera angle? Now here, since pretty much everything broken, you don't need to time it in any particular way. It's still alive. I don't think I will be getting the kill. Just wailing on it, trying to do the maximum damage, just keep on hitting it. It's still alive. Oh, careful. Be away from that. So you really don't need to lure it through the Dragonator to use it. Just wait for the right timings. Or just pass next to it at the right moments. Ooh, that can... No, he didn't. Thankfully enough, he didn't. I think it's going to roar again. How much time do I have left? 2 minutes. Can I get the kill in 2 minutes? Then I need to sharpen again. I guess I should have sharpened when I could. While I was waiting for the horn. No, for the Dragonator. Well, for it to come by the Dragonator. So, I need charge around here. I could take a oxygen supply. Well, that was not necessary since charge is already passed nearby, so plenty of oxygen. More than enough for the 2 remaining minutes, or minute and a half now. Should be approaching the last minute of the hunt. Oh, that tail swipe. So wide, oh boy, and it knocked me out. Charge just seemed to give me extra oxygen there as we passed each other. If he manages to knock you around a lot like this, it pretty much guarantees you can't do enough damage. At least not for the kill. The repair is pretty much guaranteed that. There's no way I will fail this quest now. We'll reach the end. And I'm getting too low on health. Maybe I should heal out a bit. It would be a bit humiliating if I just carted in the last minute. Okay, he's going to do another water cannon. Let's top off the health a bit. And it's a repel. Which means you will get a second part, or maybe in a single video, although I do not know about the length, if it's half an hour for the first hunt. Depends on the length of the second part, I suppose. So, not much to do here now. Already carved the horn. I could try to gather from the remaining pile of underwater ballista ammo. Why was it draining so fast? Oh, because I'm water blighted. Now you could use null berries to remove the water blight. Although I don't know. I had dash juice, so that negates it. Oh no, that is not. That was not the pile I was looking for. It's a bit hard to tell where they are. It's usually nearby the ballistas. So the ballista's up there. Well, didn't get it. Should be around there somewhere. Rewards. We've got Ceadeus scale, hides, there's organs. Ceadeus fur, nice. More fur. Hide, scale and bone elves. And for the free breaks, hides, and furs. Okay, and we unlock more awards. I'm guessing because I completed all the low rank quests of some sort. Anyway, see you on the next part of the Ceadeus hunt. We got the repel, now we go for the kill. And we're back. This time, we're going for the kill. Let's take everything. I could have put away the null berries I had before. Make some space. Anyway, let's see. I think there's an area you can jump from. If it's the same. Oh, was this the wrong one? Okay, I chose the wrong one. I should have gone left. If you turn left or right, you can jump into the final area. I went to the right one, which is the wrong one. Which puts you in area 2. Don't know why they would do that. Because what use is the... Well, I guess if you haven't pushed it into the third area and you got carted, or you had to use the Farcaster out. It's a quick way to reach 2, rather than to have to swim to all the way from 1. Gonna be wasting a bit of time here, but might as well. Actually, yeah, let's get dash juice. Once the stamina grows low enough, dash juice. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm pretty much using the same equipment and arm set. In fact, I need to use Mega Demon Drag and Mega Armor Skin. Well, I'm not bringing this any bombs since I don't need to break anything in particular. So it's only potions, dash juice, paintballs I really don't need. Top off the redstones. Used quite a few last time. And that's about it. Hopefully this kill should go fast enough. And it pretty much starts like last time, except you can see all the breaks on the body. I will try to aim for the beard for the most part. It's not going to take as much damage as when it's longer, I believe. But it is the best area to hit in general. And down we go. Okay, I'm gonna dive away from that. Dash side. That was nice. Managed to dash several times out away from that attack. Just reposition. And keep on dealing damage. Oh, and we take the tail. Boy, don't move so much. He's going to do a water cannon attack, so let's get out of the way. No, don't do that. Underwater, multiple dashing can result in evade maneuvers. Okay, it's enraged now. I don't think I mentioned that before, but you can tell when it's enraged because of the colour changes. It lights up red when it's enraged and turns down to blue when it's not. Is he... Wait, is he doing the manoeuvre again? Sometimes you need to read. Oh, it does it. It seems to be the case. So let's... No, it's not, because that's not the place. It's looking away to charge. He didn't do that before, did he? No. This was pretty much the first spiralling charge that it's done. It's a bit of an annoying attack because it swims around. You can't really reach it for the most part. I'm wasting damage here. I don't really want to be attacking the horns, or what's left of them. Now it looks like it is going to do the swim around and position itself near the Dragonator. Let's try to keep a track on it. Let's replenish oxygen in the meantime. Then might as well sharpen as well. It's plenty of time, but still. Will this Dragonator get the kill? No, not yet dead. Wow, it's taken 3 Dragonators in total now. Okay, he's going to do a water cannon. I need to not get hit, but still get hit anyway. Okay, so yeah, I should have noticed this before. The water blight is really a nuisance for that. Why didn't you take the knobberry? It's a nuisance for a dual blade user because it slows down stamina recovery. So you either use a knobberry or get a dash juice of any kind to cancel the effects out. Okay, I need to avoid that. I keep saying that, but it is the case. You don't want to get hit by the water cannon. Now you can, or you could, get Dragon Blight from this guy. I'm guessing it's still the case. Well, it's only a couple of attacks that actually carry the blight itself. One of them being the spiraling charge. And the other one, I believe, it's the body slam that he uses to break the wall at area 2 to reach 3. He can use it against you. And should cause some Dragon Blight. Well, I haven't seen it yet. Of course, it is a very limiting attack. As long as you can see it coming, you can easily evade it. So it doesn't really connect. It's not like the tail swipes and other faster attacks. Bit annoying because of the underwater visuals. It's hard to accurately maintain the hitting on it. Sometimes you just slide through water, even though the monster seems to be right next to you. Well, that could be because of its size. Come on. Oh, we've gone to the 5-minute mark, probably approaching the 10th. Oh, sharpness. Might use a second dash juice. Right, turn around. Nice to get a flinch, but I would rather get the kill sometime soon. More flinching. Its attacks are pretty much simple and easy to predict, but so large. Oh, and the attack didn't come out. It's so large that it's sometimes impossible to avoid, unless you're really far away, which slows down your attack rate. So you have to be nearby to attack it. But if you're too close, you get hit by most of its movement attacks. You can see that some pretty large hitbox. Great, dizzy now. And there, he just turns around and hits me with part of the horn, I suppose. One of the other problems as well is that you can't Superman dive, meaning that you cannot prevent getting stunned by the roar, unless you have hearing protection or some way of blocking. Let's get Cha-Cha over here. I'd rather not stop the attack to take an item, so if I can get oxygen from him, which I have, they're better. Actually a nice angle to maintain an onslaught of attacks. So much now. And I've lost sharpness once again. No. I wanted to sharpen, not... Okay, well I can demonstrate the other path. And might as well sharpen here. That was a nuisance. I hate overshooting. It was right next to the mini whetstone. Was it the mini one or a regular one? No, it was a mini one. And it sends you back to camp. What a waste of time that was. I could have used actually a dash juice in that case. So yeah, I might want to avoid using mini whetstones if they're going to be right next to the bloody Firecaster. Just to prevent accidentally using it. because that was a lot of time wasted. Could have been damage dealt to the monster. Might as well just leave the Firecaster behind and not take them. I have plenty of them at home. Come on. He's going to do another cannon blast. Oh, and it got flinched by the looks of it. It usually doesn't recover that fast from a cannon. Yeah, and it enraged. Well, I guess a quicken range means it should be close and closer to death. Nope, wrong one. And it died. Nice. Quest time. 16 minutes remaining. That's before the 15-minute mark. Just beyond the 10th. On the second half. So taking into account the first 30 minutes of the hunt. About 45 minutes long. I'm not sure. I might try to merge the files, but the upload is going to be too big for my liking. Or I could just deal with it and upload it in one go. YouTube does seem to have an option to combine files, but I'm not sure how that really works out in the end. Anyway, let's check the final rewards for the door blades. Of course, we don't get any breaks because we got them from before. If you did leave breaks from a previous repair, like parts that were not broken, and you break them now, it would count. Elder Dragon Blood, nice. So there's scale, hide, and fur. Couple of scales, a few more hides, must have an L. Scales and hide. No organs though. Anyway, this has been the Fabled Harpooner, hunting a Ceadeus with the dual blade weapon class. The twin chainsaws. First a repel, and then a kill. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, and good hunting.